So if you like drawing cards and you like making big old slot bots and sit there all day and spin and spin and spin until you get something good, then this is the deck for you. If you know, Gold here with another Legends of Runeterra video. Yes, that's right. Patch 1.2 has shook up the format. A lot of nerfs, a lot of buffs. Where does that leave us? Well, the one buff that I was most excited about is the slot bot buff. That's right. We got the 1/4 for 3. Whenever the round starts, you grant it +0/+1 each card you drew in the last round. Okay, well the buff was from 0/3 to a 1/4 now, so it has a little board presence. And then when you pass with the round, say you only drew the one card per turn, you end up with a total of 6 points of stats for a 3-drop, and that's just a good rate. Yeah, they're gonna be random, but you know what? That's why we call this deck No Gamble, No Future. How are we fueling this slot bot? Yeah, we have Pool Shark drawing us extra card, Rummage. Another cool thing with this Rummage is that whenever you draw a bunch of fleeting cards, you could rummage the ones that are too expensive for you to cast, or just not good to cast in that spot, and then turn them into real cards. So you turn the Rummage cards, the fleeting cards, into real cards. We got Urchin. We definitely wanted to get another 1-drop because we're playing a lot of Yoink in this deck with the Black Market Merchant as well as the Pilfer Goods. So, because these count as card draws, you're drawing them from their deck, so it still counts towards your slot bot. And the Urchin, whenever it dies, you draw a card as well. And again, it plays the same way as Rummage, and being a nice 1-drop that you can play, discarding the fleeting cards that otherwise would be discarded at the end of your turn. Get some damage in on your opponent's turn, make it rain, clears early boards with low toughness, gives allows you to trade up with your smaller units. Make it rain, just a great card. Mystic Shot, same thing. Both of these are good forms of dealing damage to where you can plunder on your opponent's turn. Pick a card, pretty self-explanatory, drawing cards. You want to draw them cards for the slot bot. We also want to draw the cards for the Twisted Fate. Pile it on with a Brash Gambler. Brash Gambler is nice because it's like a nice thick unit, 4 mana, 4/5, decent stats. You have to discard 2 cards. Again, we could be discarding the fleeting cards we get off of a pick a card, or fleeting cards we get off of a Urchin, or you know, maybe you're unlucky like me and you pilfer goods your opponent and you get 2 freaking burrow snacks and you just don't know what to do with them. Pitch them to the gambler. That's exactly what you want. Gotcha. We're seeing much of our decks. Sometimes just drawing gotcha, being 2 mana to remove something is huge salvage again for card draw. Twisted Fate. And since there's a lot of air to this deck, a lot of drawing, Vi makes a lot of sense because our curve is real low. We play through a lot of cards real fast. You get this Vi leveled up, similar to if you saw my Get to the Plaza deck. This Vi is leveling up just as fast. But pretty much this is the deck. Everything I could draw a card, a little bit of interaction, Mystic Shot, Make It Rain, and gotcha. And of course, you know, games get interesting whenever you steal your opponent's cards, trying to craft your way into victory, beating them with their own cards. Pretty good stuff. Make sure you don't draw your whole deck without killing them first. Best advice I could give you. If you enjoy these videos, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Definitely comment because I read all the comments and I reply to every comment. If you got any questions or if you have any suggestions, because this is just the first draft of this deck. I've played it through a few games already. I do like a lot of what it's doing. Don't think it's going to be S tier, but there might be something here. Let's check it out. One love, good vibes. We'll get into the match. Sweet. Let's draw some cards. More than one card. More than one card. We gonna draw the cards. Oh no, Teemo. Look out, it's Edge. Trying to wani on my card draw potty. Feel me? From a Pool Shark, huh? Okay, now we don't have the attack token here. Definitely don't want this gotcha. That's the type of thing you want to draw later. I think we get rid of the salvage as well. If we turn one the Pool Shark and then open, we could try and come with the merchant. Sometimes it's better to save the merchant until you can do this and pilfer goods in the same turn. That way your merchant's not just kind of high and dry. But I think this is probably okay. Now we got some different options. And I'm happy to see this Vi here, obviously. Pretty much Whatever we draw here, we're probably gonna end up not using. Unless it's a 1 or a 2 drop. Yeah, see. Yoink to yoink yoink. What you got for me? Ooh, little peddler. Little peddler. You pick 'em, I'll plant 'em, kid. Alright. So if we play this, we could probably bank 1. Hoping to draw a slot bot right here.
Have a mushroom. Have 3. Oh, if mushrooms could talk.
They could talk, what would they say? Question for the chat. If mushroom could talk, what would they say? This guy is wishing this motherfucking puff cat peddler. Look at him. This dude been hanging out with the mushrooms too much. Look, he's selling mushroom to this guy. This guy's looking shady as hell. Look at this bag he's got. Oh, you don't even count this shit first? This guy looking shady as hell. Look at him looking around for the pose. Come on, man. You selling this big ass mushroom, you ain't gonna count and make sure the coin's right? These any good? Of course. They're all top notch. Spoke to them myself. Spoke to them myself. Okay, hand him. Wait, what? Getting married, this one. How many have you had? To a barnacle. Nice. Getting married to a barnacle. Makes sense, it's a mushroom. That's actually pretty rich right there. Okay, what you gonna do with all this? Gonna do with all that. All that. I think we want to play the Brash Gambler on their turn. Not like once we spend all our mana and then attack. Because now if we had a slot bot or a TF in play, we'd be telling a different story right here. I think we just gotcha this thing and be like, what's up? Mushrooms in. Let me see what kind of spell you got right now. There they go. I wonder if he realizes that this is his puff cat peddler. Their puff cat. Figured it was gonna be it. You want to hit him with a rummage? They want to hold the rummage until after we brash gambler. We could have brashed in the rummage. That would have been a thing we could have done. It would have beamed us though. Ooh, got one right off the rip.
Officer J.S. Hawklaw, Unit 6. Win big or die trying.
Get a bank 2. We could vie with 3 spell mana up. What they do? Like they might Mystic Shot if we block. And they're getting like a 3 for 2 on that deal because we had to discard 2 cards for this. Although, like, what? Brash Gambler too much for him. Take it. I'll take it. We take those. Hey man, what's up? Song request you can dude, I can support the Pelicans. Oh, man. We can do that. We can do that too. They want to keep the Vine in our hand. Do we want to keep the Mystic Shot? And Ash. That should be a problem. Yep. Lion's Beast, yep. So hopefully I don't have too aggressive a start, even though we got like a lot of answers here, but I want to like kind of slow play these pool sharks. Although, what's the harm in just sharking the pools? I don't know, maybe we'll get lucky and hit something with plunder, right? Portuguese Cavs fan. Nice. There it is. Got lucky. You gonna freeze me? You bro? Ooh, you took it? That wasn't it. Ooh. I like it. Look at this, climbing this Vi up, playing a bunch of cards. That was a good hit. But listen, if we don't gamble, how are we gonna win? Oh my gosh, look at the gotcha! Yeah, I guess I'd just take that. The only thing I'm a little concerned about here is slot bot getting Cullen striked, you know? Yeah. I'm not gonna gotcha that thing. You spin to win. I want to save this gotcha for an Ash, you know?
Never lost a fair game or played one.
Yeah, we're not attacking here. We're just gonna oh, you didn't Cullen strut this. Slot bot. Alright. Waited for the TF. I mean, it pretty much checks out, but you know, you're gonna Ash me too? No, just a little Omen Hawk action.
Optimal outcome achieved.
Yeah, it is. That looks pretty optimal. How much mana? Look at these Hawks. What'd it be? If we this.
Winter take you.
Thanks for letting me borrow that. I appreciate it. I appreciate.
Few earn the right to call themselves
What?
Trifarian.
A game. Go on then.
The treasure was in me the whole time.
Tough spot here because if we play the Brash Gambler, we can pitch this Vi, or we could just play the Vi from our hand right here and just try and clean this board up a little bit. I don't think that would be terrible.
Vi stands for violence.
My goodness, look at this.
I don't need a plan. Freeze!
I can't believe they use a Cullen Strike on this. We could pump it, get it out of range. Maybe if they have a freeze, it'll work. This is a nice hit on the Make It Rain, although we would rather hit the Starlets here. We had the Mystic Shot going that way. Possible we should have put the Make It Rain on the stack first, but I was hoping to just Mystic Shot here. This dies in combat.
I misjudged.
Is what I was really hoping for.
Function call. Celebrate.
Yeah, what? I mean, look at this bot. They just can't deal with it. A 3-8. How are they gonna get through that? Can't brittle steal a 3-8 slot bot. Get out of here.
Knockout.
That is a. Love it. Love drawing cards. That's what I love doing more than anything else in any card game. Drawing cards. This is no different. Apparently, our opponent likes drawing cards as well. I'll keep this. The Mystic Shot's fine. We get the attack token on the even turns, so might be better to play the Pool Shark on turn 2. Set up the slot bot.
We playing bilge rules.
No, it doesn't work like that actually. What are they trying to do? mean, we're not gonna be able to get through with the pool shark and pilfer good, so we don't want to do any of that stuff until after this slot bot's in play. So I think I'm just gonna wait, bank one, play the shark. Problem with playing the shark though is we could we have 6 next turn. We can mystic shot them, then come with the merchant, then come with the goods. The problem with that is it gives our opponent an open attack shark, which I don't really want them to have. Come with this. Come with the shark right here.
Treasures of the ages for a price.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about playing 2/2. Maybe they're stuck with a lot of these in their hand. That's possible.
Give us some room. Where you going?
Played a little slow. We do have Vi, which I think is a big advantage. Let's say we drew an extra card. Why don't we just come with the bot? What's up, baby bot? Get it rolling, get it spinning. Let's go. You spin to win. They're trying to spin too. Look at them.
The treasure was in me the whole time.
Deal me in. Blue as the serpentine.
Oh yeah, you go Serpentine, you. All right.
Yeah, you don't
All
want
right. All right.
Oh yeah.
Put 8 right here. I watch out for. We don't actually have your Ordo Grifter in our deck. Thought about it for the warning shot for all the plunder stuff. Plus, we draw a lot of cards. It might be a good card to put in the deck. Goes towards Vi as well. I think if you draw on a bunch of fleeting cards, it's probably not bad. If we play this, they might TF gold card us. Right? Could play this. It'll give us a chump blocker. That'll draw us a card as well. That leaves our options open a little bit.
Gotta trust your instincts.
We would pitch. Pretty card. How much damage can we take this turn? We've already been damaged, so why don't we just go ahead and do the full value here? Trying to do earlier. That way, when we come down with the Vi, it's gonna be like 10 power.
Don't ask where it's from. Ask how much.
Ooh, yes. Here, Sharky, Sharky, Sharky. Here's the thing, we're both drawing cards, but I got the TF in play.
We playing bilge rules, son? Goes to a good cause. Me.
Sweet. This goes up to 6. This could make it 7. We need to watch out for more Riptide Rexes, potentially. And get a little aggro on us here.
Filthy riches. Watch this. None can compare.
Come at me, bro. I think we just get freed on a 3/3.
Trying.
Probably chump the
Wait
Deer.
a minute.
I don't know if we want to chump with this just yet, just because we might do some more yoinking. Although, are we gonna get any damage in next turn? Likely not. Protect our light total.
Boys.
Function call. Celebrate.
3-7.
If it ain't Little Miss Fudge.
Fate! Where's your
What do they
better
do?
half?
MITF gold card. Would you take up most of their mana? They don't. I don't mind trading this for a slot bot.
This is the real spin to win.
A keen mind is my greatest weapon.
Huh. Good luck punching with that.
Alright, I'm just gonna get their slot bot here. Before things start getting out of hand. This one's already really big, but something I can live with.
Hit 'em
Especially since we're about to level this TF. They don't have a removal spell for it. Which, I mean, all it takes is a Mystic Shot here.
coming to save the day. Or wreck it.
Alright, nice. It's huge right here.
This game's heating up.
I'm supposed to search some TF decks. Any suggestions? Yeah, TF Swain's really strong if you're looking for something competitive. I think that's one of the best TF decks there is. You'd also do some TF Lee, although it got hit by the Deep Meditation nerf. So, TF Ezreal is also not bad because Ezreal levels up well with Make It Rain.
Move it.
Let them think it's love.
Drawing cards is great. I think we want to set it up to where we play something cheap. We can chump block as it stands. We can chump block the slot bot with the veteran investigator. We don't want to block these with anything. I think maybe we could just play the slot bot and then stun theirs. It might be even better actually, because we get the third card out of the TF. We don't necessarily have to Riptide them on this next turn, although it's very likely that we will. If you're looking for something less, maybe I'll tell you what. Why don't you check out my YouTube? I got this this video on. It's called. You want a really fun deck to play, a really fun TF deck. Called Get to the Plaza. I don't know if it's a meta, Teddy Whitey. We're trying to make it meta. We're trying. We out here. I just think people like drawing cards, man. And getting paid for it. People love getting paid for it, too. Did they just do pick a card? Did I miss that? Let me pick any card. They roam it.
A game. Go on then. Watch the ball, folks.
So we get Vault Breaker into Riptide.
Officer
Right?
J.S. Hawklaw, Unit 6. Evening, officer.
Oh, it won't trigger. It has to be the third spell. Pretty sure. Don't quote me on that.
What did we get?
He did pick a card. Alright.
I'm on a hot streak.
What are we gonna do about that? We just do this.
Gotta trust your instincts.
I think it's a fun attack. I mean, they have the triple spell, right? So. We got the bots working.
Who says I don't share?
Get wrecked. Couldn't stun me. Get wrecked.
Always on the run.
They probably got another TF though, but you know. Stealing from my deck though, I don't like that. They're drawing a lot of cards, 13 cards? This is such a weird match. So much faster now.
Scared? I don't blame you.
The sunbrock got me good.
Did they steal that from me? Yeah.
Okay. Go on then. Watch the ball, folks.
Okay.
Blue as the serpentine.
God, man, he stole all my pilfer goods. Asshole.
My selection speaks for itself.
Alright, well, I stole all his Riptide Rexes, so. I think we can live with that. What? Please reconnect me. They were dead right here, though. Not on this turn. Not on that turn, but we were gonna Riptide Rex them 2 turns in a row. Because their mana was just enough to be able to damage them or red card. Oh look, it's still gonna happen. They want to keep this 1 drop for next turn, but for the time being, we should get rid of this pick a card. Probably get rid of the salvage, because we don't want to deck ourselves.
Trying the high stakes
We just want some cheap stuff to play where we can potentially Riptide them. Riptide could also finish them off if they block and lose their board in combat.
all that glitters.
Alright, let them spin, baby. Oh yeah, got a 9-10. Whoa, look at this 15-11. That dude drew way too many cards last turn. Drew them all from my deck too. Alright, this is kind of a problem. Okay.
Soak it in.
Why is also trouble for these low damage based. Oh, they want rummage.
Some rock got me good.
The old sad eyes routine.
Now we get even Vault Breaker. I guess we don't have to worry about decking since we have a whole nother champ in our deck. See how they only are playing Twisted Fate? We could potentially just Vault Breaker and draw that same card every turn. So we don't have trouble decking. Shuffle the TF back in. Sum this thing up. Oh, we lose the TF here. But I think that's okay.
In their tracks.
We get the stun, we get the red card, and then we have the open attack
Excuse me.
with everything to win the game. Too much stuff going on at once. Definitely not my internet. We're crashing, we're breaking the game with this deck. Did we break it? I think we broke it. Please reconnect so we can hit him with the Riptide. His Riptide, their Riptide.
They'll be floating in the water.
What a sweet card. I'm glad my opponent's playing it. Why is this happening? It's gotta happen. Alright. Flop bots, how hit are we?
Spin, spin, spin. You win.
Big Monster Man. Big Monster Man.
Winners.
How did they get so many pilfer goods? I swear. They cast 5 of the 6 between us. I think they cast all 5 of them. 5 of them, I gotta cast 1.
And that's
Pretty good game.
knockout.
So if you like drawing cards, and you like making big old slot bots and sit there all day and spin and spin and spin until you get something good, then this is the deck for you. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. One love, baby, good vibes. See you later on the YouTubes.